All right, we are in the weekend round of the big game tournament. Have no idea what the scores are at the top, so we're just gonna play it out and see where we end up. We'll see how the rounds go. I've had pretty good rounds up to this point. I'd like to be able to do this round right here, but we'll see. The key here is I've gotten lucky on hole number 3 both times, but I need to get 2 every single time, and I need to get 6 every single time, and we'll continue to work on 3 and see where we end up. We'll see how it goes. We'll see. Hole number 1. What is hole number 1? Hole number 1. All right. Power 3 ball. What am I doing? You know, I was taking this with a Grizzly, but last time I came out here, I brought a Goliath so that I could do the rough bump here, and there is a rough bump there, but you are half a maybe a ring off of that transitional surface. I don't mind doing rough bumps, but I don't like it when I only give myself a half, 3/4 of a ring. So let me think how I want to play it. Let's think. I'll just play it with the Grizzly. I'll play it with the Grizzly. All right. All right. All right. You talked me into it. I'm going to play it with the Titan. Titan! The King! If I was playing that rough bump, I might bring a three side spin ball. I don't know that you need it, but if you're playing the rough bump, it might be wise. All right, do I have notes? I got notes. I got some kind of notes. Something. 1.1 times. All right, here we go. Here we go. No warm-up shots, no nothing. Just getting out there. And the first shot's an overpower, so here we go. Here we go. I do need to. I just upgraded that Apocalypse to level 7, and my Apocalypse to level 7, and I do need to write my numbers down. I think it's 1.3. It might be with a 3 Powerball. It might be 1.2. I'll have to go look. And this is probably not the time to look. See how my opponent does. That grate might have helped him. That shot right there will work. That dog will hunt. Nice. See if we can have some semblance. I'm going to do 1 less than max. 3.8. 3.8 divided by 1.3. 3.21 rings. 3 1/4. Let's put the forward distance back on. Hitting it perfect. Let's see if I go too far. Just right. Just right. All right. I've been a little bit deeper into that shadow. So I might be more towards max club instead of mid. 1.1 times whatever the wind is. My opponent is definitely getting the rough bump done, and they got their sniper and they're doing it with that angle that they're at. They're able to pick up a little bit more of that rough. It's actually a pretty good angle from where they're at. I've kind of overhit that where I'm at. I've got a lot slimmer look at it. That ball was going right at it too. Just a little short. Just a little short. Ah, sniper. Minimum sniper. Yeah, 3 side spin ball would have worked better. .2 divided by 1.2, 3.85 rings. Let's see if we can get lined up with the wind. There's 3.85 exactly. Hitting it perfect. With probably a half a second left on the clock. Definitely did not pull it enough. Definitely. That is strange because the first day that I got this, I was in that shadow. It doesn't seem like it's that far forward from where I was at, but I was in mid grizzly. My opponent might have had the right idea bringing out the katana right there. Definitely a 3 side spin ball if you're going to do that rough bump. But I like their angle. They had a little bit more of the rough to deal with. So where the rough was out right there, I'm coming in at it like this, and they were back in this area, so they were coming at it here. So they had a much better read on the rough. That's one of those things where you get on a course and you go, yeah, let's smash it down there. But actually 50 feet shorter than where you hit it, it's actually a better spot. What in the heck? All right, let's continue. Hole number two. This is the extra mile max overpower hook shot. Excellent. Let's take bag number 1 and a marlin. If I can find a marlin. Right there. Let's play. All right, here we go. 5.5 topspin. 3, 4, 5. A little. 4, 4. There's 4, 2. It's 2 rings. I'm going to do a little more. The hook. I like that. I put that right hand side spin on there. I've been coming in, the pin's here, and I've been coming in on this side. So I took the side spin off and I had no side spin, and I still came in. I was a little bit closer, so I put the right hand side spin to try and bring me back towards the cup. And that was a little too much. Just the one side spin, maybe half a side spin would be better. I don't know that you need to do any overpower right there at all. I didn't see how much topspin they put on. That's the thing about taking that shot from over there, is if you're going to take that shot, the first time you play it, just figuring out the topspin and how you want to set the ball up. Now, luckily this week we have nothing but tailwind, so you don't have to worry about the headwind days where you have to switch ball or you have to do something, put on more topspin or do some overpower or change it up. It's best if you, oh, that'll work. That'll be fine, dude. That will be fine. Just fine. Hitting it perfect. In the hole! All right. You can't mess that hole up. That hole, you have to get an eagle on. The cool thing about it is that my opponent brought out a bigger ball, and if you're playing one-on-one, you may have a hard time doing that shot that my opponent did, but the shot that I did, you can do with a marlin. If you have a really big headwind on that, I played that hole for a long time, and I can't, seemed to me if it was like 2.5 to 3 mile an hour headwind, like a due headwind, you might have to bump it up to a 1 power ball. Navigator, Quasar. If it was like a 5 mile an hour wind, you might have to bump it up again. All right, hole number 3. All right, hole number 3. This is the hole right here. This is a birdie hole with an eagle opportunity. We want to get out into this area here. Now, there's several ways we can do it. The other day, I did one where I laid up on the island and I made the shot, and then on the back side, I was in a little bit better spot, and I actually went for the green and ended up short in the sand right there in front. So we'll see how it plays out. If I'm in a good spot where I can go for the green, I might, but we'll see. We'll see. It seemed like how the ball guy was playing out, like where it was going to come in up here and clip that when I made my wind adjustment, I over pulled it. And so I'm going to have to be cognizant of that. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Let's see what we need to bring here. Number one, if we're going to get over to the other side, we need to bring a big power ball. If the wind's big enough, you might be able to get over I don't know if you can get over with a 3 power ball, even if the wind was big. Maybe. What kind of 5 power balls do I got? Side spin would be good. Let's bring that ball right there. Right there. Right there. Don't know that I need the side spin. I really would like the side spin. I really would. Let's think here. Let's think about maybe a 4 power ball. Maybe. Let's try one of these. Let's try that. Let's try it. Why not? Definitely want to take a big hitting wood for your second shot. Definitely. Kmart sucks. All right, here we go. First shot. Okay, one shot at a time. One shot at a time. See what my opponent does. Now they got a 2 power ball, and you can see you'd have to have quite a bit of wind in order to push you over there. Now, I will say that it carries a lot down into that. It's probably, accuracy-wise, it's probably a 20% adjustment down into that hole, because it definitely carries. I'm just wondering whether, well, they got an extra mile versus an Apocalypse, because that's not a lot of headwind. Perfect. Perfecto. Ooh. Man, that power 4 ball might not be enough. I might have to switch to a power 5 ball. I might just. Yeah, I'm going to have to switch to a power 5. Dag nabbit. Yeah, okay. All right, we'll take a berserker as well. I'm going to do one less than max. .7, 3.7, 3.4 rings. There's 3, 4. Hitting it perfect. Why does that feel like I'm going into the rough? From the way it was flying right there, it gave that where those signs are out, and in our normal landing area right there, it just felt like it was going right into that rough. It's like, how the hell did I mess that up that bad? That is definitely not the wood to bring. You need to bring a big hitting wood if you want to get over to that other fairway so that you can really get a run to that pad. They should be able to get on from there, but that is a tough eagle from there. Three, 9. I'm going to do just 2 rings. I'm going to do 1 3/4. Hitting it perfect. We'll see if I got it right this time. I was definitely short. Yep. That wind carries a lot down into that area as well. Arrgh. That's all right. I'll recover from here. I'm going to make this shot. I'm going to make it. It's going to happen. From that distance, if I hit it perfect, it goes in. If I don't hit it perfect, it doesn't go in. I'll try and give myself, what I'm going to try and do is give myself a great to the left. So a perfect or a great to the left. If I hit anything other than those two, it's not going in. And there's no guarantee that the great to the left will go in. All right, here we go. Need to hit perfect. All right, perfect and great to the left. Ah, 2 rings great to the right. 2 rings great to the right. All right, damn it. That's the first time I've missed that this week. But I got a little bit greedy right there. If I'd have just hit to the island, which I had a perfect area to hit to, and then just dropped it over, I would have had a much better. I got greedy. That's what happens when you get greedy. Birdie. That looked like it barely went in. Right on the edge of the cup is what it looked like. It's hard to tell with the signs in the way. The good news is that we don't have to buy anything to keep Playdemic in business anymore because they have all of those billboard spaces out there. They can make all their cheddar off of the billboards. Evidently their players weren't spending money, and they couldn't give us a reason to spend money, so they were trying to get other people to come and spend money instead of their user base. I'm just curious if somebody has. I'm sure that they've done the math because they keep statistics on everything, on like how much revenue they lost and how much revenue they've made. You see if they've seen a downturn. All right. Let me look at my notes here. All right, I'm going to take a power 4 ball on this one. Let's take, we're already in the power 4 range. Let's take that ball right there. I got 12 of them, so let's take one. And we're going to take that bag. If I have to use that wood, I've got much bigger problems than the fact that I have to use that wood. I go first. All right. It's 2.53 rings. I don't think I need to put any of that back on. Hitting it perfect. El Perfecto. See if I cleared the trees. It looks like I did. Right on the edge, right there. All right, I'm doing plus 10 plus 0.1 to the cup. 1.1 times the wind, wherever I'm at in my club. See if I can get minus 0.1. All right, I'm ready. I have no idea where I'm going to be at in my club. I have no idea which club I'm going to be in. I think I'm going to be in. I might be in Kingfisher. I might be in Maximum Kingfisher. Or I might be in Minimum Grizzly. One of the two. It's one of the two. That'll be Grizzly. 1.7 divided by, I am in Kingfisher. There's Max. There's Min, there's Mid. I'm in Max. 1.1. 1.6 rings. Probably should work the wind out. That might be good. I was sitting there looking at it. I was like, is there something I'm forgetting to do? Oh, fuck. That thing came up, and I had just pulled back, and when the screen popped up, it went back to as if I hadn't pulled it out. God damn it. That is fucking bullshit. Jesus. Why? Oh. Let's cross our fingers and hope my opponent makes it. Jeez. What kind of bullshit is that? That is total bullshit. I pulled back, the little thing came, you disconnected, and when it popped back off, it put me back at, it just released. God damn it. People wonder why I quit playing for a while. Fuck, this game is just Shit. In the hole! The only thing that saved me there was I brought that precision ball. I did hit that dead center perfect, but it did help that I had a precision ball right there. Jeez, that could have been a horrible, horrible deal. I mean, not getting the eagle is bad enough, but dropping a shot, that is pitiful. Pitiful. All right, we're having a rough front. Let's see what more we can have happen to us. Let's see. Hole number 5. What is hole number 5? All right. I'm gonna bring a 3 side spin ball, even though I don't think I'll need one. I'm gonna bring one anyways, just for the end shot, just to make sure. I'm going to use my one Kingmaker X since I only have one. I'm trying to get rid of some. I, like everybody, if you completed a bunch of tours, they gave, when they did that last update, they gave us prizes that we hadn't won in the past. And the Kingmaker, so everybody got one of something, one ball of this and one ball of that. Here we go. Now, it's not gonna, that 4 power ball is not gonna help me on the drive. If you get the run, when you hit over to the second, so you get the first bounce in this fairway, and the second bounce in that fairway, you can catch a slide. If you catch that slide, you can go all the way to the other side. I'll make sure I do not get caught up. 2. I'm going to do 2 rings. That's 2 6. Perfecto. With all these little divots that are here in the course, where you have all these little pockets and they're doing this, if the ball comes through on a land, if it hits on the flat part, it'll just do a bounce like it's like you would expect it to. But if it hits on the downward slope going into one of those moguls, it hits and then it slips, and instead of bouncing forward, it changes all of its energy into forward momentum, and it does that slide across the course. I've ended up in the sand trap on the other side several times, where you go out there and hell, you're not even going to get close to that sand trap, but you catch that slide. And this little hill right here is the area. That's where you're going to catch it. Hit on the back side of that hill. It'll slip sliding away, slip sliding away. Pretty cool looking ball. Unless they give them away for free, I will never have one. I will never spend another penny on this game. They got all those signs out there. They should be able to make their money on the signs. Come on. If they were real salespeople, that'd be the way to do it. .1. I'm going to do 256. 25. Ah! Damn great. I've been doing the rough bump on there. but I didn't get quite enough distance on the drive. In between red lines, damn it. I could have pushed the issue with the sniper in the, or with the, I might have been able to push it with the Grizzly at max club. Maybe. I didn't try it, but maybe. Why does that look like it's going in the... There we go. All right. They gave themselves a look at it. Where my opponent's at, it's a prime example of what I was talking about on hole number 1 with angle for the rough bumps. You see where their angle's coming through, they're barely clipping that. So if they want to do a rough bump here, they're going to have to put on side spin to try and bring it around. Whereas if they were in this area out here, they'd have a much better look at the rough bump. When you're out taking shots, if you're like, wow, I'm having a, you know, I'm having to put a lot of movement on the ball, or I'm having to do a lot of work in order to get it there. You know, look at your landing spot and think about if I hit a little bit more to the right, or if I hit a little bit more to the left, or if I didn't hit it as far. Yeah, sometimes it's about hitting it farther, but there's a lot of times where we actually overshoot shots and we actually take ourselves out of the range. Good luck in the tournament. All right. Nothing exciting happening so far. Only made 75 mistakes. Hole number 6. All right. This is a hole we definitely need to get, especially since I didn't get hole number 3. I'm going to take bag number 1 and a Kingmaker. Here we go. 1.1 times whatever the wind is, divided by 2.1. Corey goes first, and my notes say 5 topspin. And I'm doing plus 10 minus 0.1 to the cup. And I should be, if it's one shot at a time, if I get to the right spot, I should be in mid club. Maybe minimum Kingfisher. I'm not a big fan of setting up 7/8 of a ring away from the rough, especially in an area right there where it carries a lot. That grate to the right might have helped them. Mida. Three. Oh, they're going to do that to me again. I gotcha. I feel you, bro. 1.9. 1 ring. Hitting it perfect. Nice little roll out. It definitely looks like when you set that shot up, it's not going to, your second bounce is not going to end up in the fairway. And it kind of gives you an indication of how much it's carrying down to the first bounce, and then how much it's carrying from the first bounce to the second bounce. The ball guide's definitely lying to you. All right, let's set it up here. I'm doing 1.1 times whatever the wind is, divided by wherever I'm at in my club, minus 0.1. See if my opponent can get in. Hit it perfect. That's got a good shot. I think if they hit it perfect, if it does miss, it's going to miss on the right-hand side. And it missed on the left. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah, that might have been right. Maybe. Get some minimum club. I'm going to be at maximum rapier. 1.9 divided by 1.2. 1.64 rings. .64 rings. There's 164. Hitting it perfect. Get in the hole. Come on, come on. Go home. Woo! In the hole. All right, shit, finally made one. Only took 6 holes. Can't count number 2. We have to get number 2. Just no 2 ways around it. No 2 ways around that. All right, hole number 7. Hole number 7. We got to get hole number 8 as well. Hole number 7. All right. Let me look at my notes here. This is another one of those minus 10, minus 0.1. 0.9. Let me work out my equation here. Let me work it out. I guess I better take this one shot at a time. What were you thinking? Let's think. I'm going to take my number 5 bag and we'll take a Kingmaker. We already got it selected. There we go. Ready to roll. Hole number 7. Amy, 8292. Army. 82 to 92. Let's see what my opponent can get done here. On my notes, I'm going to put on plus 10 on the drive and 6 topspin. See if my opponent can get where they want to. 1 ring great to the left. Yo, left. That's going to end up in the rough. Rolling off the backside. Three, 6. Three, 9. 3.3 rings. I'm not sure what it is about. So this particular course at Eagle, this must be Eagle Peak. Some of these courses, the way that, I don't know if it's the color of this fairway, that green color that they have on there where it washes out our center ring. You can't even see the blue that's in the center. I'm not exactly sure why they do that. Yeah, if you have an upper developed Nirvana, you can see where their second bounce is. And so if you have an upper developed Nirvana, you can make that rough bump. But if you're like mid-level Nirvana, you got to get right up against the rough in order to have that first bounce clear to the second bounce and actually make it all the way over to the other side. But it is possible if you end up overshooting, like my opponent did, that you can recover. Very nice. Very, very nice. All right, 1.1 times, or excuse me, 0.9 times whatever the wind is. 2.8 divided by 1.1 minus 0.1. 2.2 rings. There's two. Hitting it perfect. Get in the hole. Get in the hole. Go home, ball. Just smoked it. What's funny is that I haven't taken off the 0.1 and I've missed. It's like I slightly over pulled it. And I needed to take off 0.1, so I took off the 0.1, and right there I took off the 0.1, and I probably would have been better served not to have taken off the 0.1. It was one of those things, too, where I wasn't quite at mid-club. I was a little bit. So it would be like, the difference between mid and minimum is it's 1.1 versus 1.2, but let's see if I would have went 1.15, how much of a difference that would have made. It would have been the same. Damn it. I'm going to do 0.95 instead of, I'm going to do minus 5%. All right. I have made that, I did make that Albie once this week, so I at least got that going for me. I unfortunately haven't hit any hole-in-ones this week. I came close on this hole, and my buddy Kyle the other day he got a hole-in-one on this, and he sent me the video of it while I was shooting, and I was on hole number 7. So when I got to hole number 8, I took all the right stuff, and I was like, let's see if I can match him up, and I'll send him my video. And I just barely missed it. It was like maybe 2 ball lengths away. It was pin high, right next to the cup, 2 balls. Damn it. Dagnabbit. All right, we're going to take power 3. Don't really need anything else. And I'm going to take... I'm going to take one of these balls. Do I want to take one of those? Yeah, why not? Why not? Taking my number 5 bag. All right, here we roll. Hole number 8. 1.1 times whatever the wind is, divided by 1.3. It would be nice to get a hole-in-one, but my whole goal is to get an eagle. I just want to get over onto the other side in a clear shot. If I get lucky, I get lucky, but I'm not going to cry if I don't. Two 6, 2.2 rings. There's 2. Just need to hit it perfect. Hitting it dead center perfect. Bounce number 1, bounce number 2, bounce number 3. Woo! Look at that. Looky. That was, woo! I will take it. I will take it. Nice. Very nice. I have hit the flagpole on this hole at least 3 times, and I swirled the cup once where I thought it was going to go in. The ball was 3/4 of the way in the hole, and it did that Playdemic swirl the cup 6 times and then reverse funnel anti-gravity pop out of the hole deal. And so that's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. That's going to hit the rough right sand. Sand. They still got their eagle, though. Hey, good luck in the tournament. Good luck. Let's share that with the clan. Can you share it with the clan here? No. No. Hey. All right. All right, I'm caught up in it now, so we have to watch it. Let's watch it. Let's watch. Let's see it. You get to watch an instant replay of it. Well, yes, you could have just rewound the video and watched it again, but where's the fun in that? Let's see if I made my adjustment right. Looks good. Perfect. Nice break to the cup. In the hole. Damn. Nice. Yeah. Come on. I'm a captive audience here, so. There we go. All right, let's see if we can get the eagle, the Albie on hole number. For some reason, this hole right here, I was thinking the other day, I was thinking this was a par 4. I didn't realize it was a par 5 because it is so easy to get down into here and you got a great shot at. I didn't realize it was a par 5. But it is. So we do have we do have a chance for Albie right here. And I am going the first in the qualifying round, I just did a regular shot where I just laid it up out there and took the shot at it. But I'm going for the green on it. Here's the thing about this hole, and everybody has holes out there that they just, for whatever reason, they have a lot of luck on, and other people might not. And it's like you can't wait to get on the hole. Like one of my favorite holes in the game is a par 5 that a lot of people can't stand. It's the guitar hole on Greenwich Point. And I've made a ton of Albies on that hole, especially in the old configuration. But this is one of those holes that I have been in this spot, I don't know how many times, and taken this shot, and I've hit it perfect. I don't know how many times from here. And like, it's one of those ones where it's like, oh, you need to make a 10% adjustment. And then I make the 10%. And it's like, oh, no, you didn't need to make any adjustment. Oh, no, you need to take some off. Oh, no, you need to add some on. Oh, no, you need to take some off. And it seems like every time I come on this hole, this hole just smacks me up beside the head. So fuck it. If I'm going to sit right here and I'm going to have that happen, I might as well go for this area right here. And that's what I'm doing. I'm going for that area. I'm going for it. Shit. Why not? Why not? This way I can use up my inventory of shit too. I'm going to take this ball right here. Yeah. I kind of regretted that. The thing about that ball is it doesn't have any spin, and you do need a little bit of spin here. Otherwise, you got to make it all up with curl. Let's think. All right. You talked me into it. I'll take this ball. You talked me into it. Taking that club. There we go. 1.1 times whatever the wind is. See if my opponent can get where they're going to get. I think they're going to just lay it up right there in front. Maybe. What kind of ball is that? They're going for it too. Did they put any spin on that ball? That seems like it's I didn't see them put spin on it, but they must have. They must have. Two 2.2, 1.9 rings. I don't think I need to do much curl. Oh! Made it through. Made it through. I'm just going to shoot this straight up. Plus 0.1. My notes say 1. This is where I'm at in my notes. 1 to 1 plus 0.1. The other thing about it is that this week I've taken how many shots? This is my 4th shot. I've taken 3 shots and I've been in 3 different areas. So, and the elevation is different because if you're on the other side, you're definitely higher than you are right here, but you're higher here than you are if you're out in here. And I had one shot where I was literally out here. I was minimum kingfisher away. And of course that was the one shot that I didn't hit perfect. That one would have went in. All right, kingfisher. There's min. There's max. There's mid. Man, I'm eking min. .3. I'm gonna do 1.3 rings. That would have been, oh man, I would have loved to have seen what that looked like perfect. I might have missed it on the other side, but that would have definitely been close. Definitely. Arrgh. All right. Play that way. I can't believe that Playdemic. Well, I guess Playdemic knows that their main audience is adults, but I can't believe that they have a tequila bottle on there and they're advertising tequila. It doesn't bother me, but it just seems funny that they would promote that. All right. I have no idea what's at the top. I shot that 18 in the qualifying round. And second I think was like 15. And then in the opener, I shot the 33 and the top was a 34. So I'm pretty sure that the score is better than a 34 at the top. But at least I'm giving myself the opportunity. The keys that are going to be on the back are once again getting number 2 and number 8 for sure, but really trying to get number 3. And on the back, I'm going to definitely hit for the island and then chip it across as opposed to trying to go for it. But the real key here is just trying to play like I did on the front and picking up number 3 would be nice. There's definitely room for improvement. What saved me was the hole number 8 with the hole-in-one. All right, there you have it. That was the front 9 on the big game tournament weekend round in the rookie division. I'm going to go feed my dogs. Send my teammate who sent me the video with the hole-in-one the other day my video. And then I will be back for the back 9. And I will see you then. Thanks for watching. Hopefully everybody had a great weekend. Stay safe. And I will see you on the next one.